Hi everyone, Gav here, and the video today is going to be a feeding video. So thanks very much for joining, all those that tune in, my subscribers. If you're new to the channel, thanks very much for clicking onto this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel or click that bell icon. But today, as I said, I'm going to do a feeding video, but normally if you see any of my feeding videos, I use mealworms or Mario worms, sometimes crickets, every now and then some small ones. Just I don't normally use crickets because they're a nightmare. They jump out. I always end up having one or two floating around somewhere, so, and they nip as well, so I don't normally like using them. But today I'm going to use extra large locust, and the reason I'm doing that today is I've got some adult females. Preferably, I think I've got a few pokies, and I've got a couple of females I'm trying to plump up basically for breeding purposes. So I've got a few other breeding projects I'm doing at the minute, so hopefully this video is just going to be a few larger tarantulas, and we're just going to feed them these. But the reason I stopped using these is because if you've got like a big P. regalis and you put these in, they tend to, well, first off, if you use, you all right, babe? They're just going to walk in and walk out. What did I say? You put in mealworms or Mario worms, they tend to go still at the bottom for a second, so they don't necessarily scare the tarantula, and then they'll start moving slowly, and then the tarantula will come in and take them. But if anyone that's fed with these, if you plop these in, every now and then you'll get one that will just jump so aggressively, it will scare the tarantula, so they'll run out of their enclosure. And if you've got like a very, very big female like I have of P. regalis, you don't want that running out in any of your directions. So I'm going to try and do the feeding with these, but also not closing the lids. I'm going to try and just do it out off the tongs, and we'll see what happens and go from there. So hope you enjoyed the video. So let's crack on with this straight away. Right guys, so this is what we're feeding today. 4 enclosures there, plus another one there. So that's what I'm going to do with the locust for today's video. Down there we have the Pantherbetus nigricolor. That's not the male. In there's the female. I got them around the wrong way, so the male's matured. I can show you a quick glimpse of him. Yeah, good shot. Right, so that's the male. He's now matured, and as you can see, he's absolutely gorgeous. So
he's stunning.
What I'm trying to do is this one here next to it is the female still at least a molt away from potentially mating, so I'm going to try and fatten her up. But him, I'm not giving him anything at the minute, just keep him with water. But look at the colours of him. So that's the male. I'll give you a quick glimpse. Okay, so this is the female. As you can see, darker, but she looks definitely on the abdomen there. She's going into pre-molt, but she did take a few days ago. I'm trying to keep her nice and plump because I want to be able to get a decent size of her for the next molt, so then she is ready for potential breeding. So we'll just see if she will take again. Yeah. So that is the first grasshopper. She might even, the first locust, she might even take 2, but I don't want to push it. But you see the size of the legs, her abdomen could easily be a bit bigger. I want to get her plumped up, so let's just see if she will. She normally does.
She's greedy.
Yeah, she hasn't properly took it yet. There you go. So she's took 2 locusts, so I'm not going to need to feed her again for a bit.
That's a good snack.
But she's normally really aggressive in her taking, but nope, not today. And she'll stand up high on her legs. But you can definitely see from the abdomen she's going into pre-molt. From this back end, you can see where it's starting to go light grey, where it comes up as whitish on the camera. So the next molt away she'll have a lot more coloration, but then she'll definitely be ready to pair. But then she's technically now the same size as the male. Yeah. So one more molt should be bigger, it would be perfect. But I don't want to feed the male yet, but there's that perfect. Right, okay, so that was that one done for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. In this enclosure here, like I have cleaned this out. Obviously you can see it's a Salmopaeus cambridgei, adult female Trinidad chevron. She is so feisty, this one. She is literally pointing at the top, which means face first, which means to me she's hungry straight away. She is so feisty, the point she comes out, but she should take this no problem. Next we have Shakira, my Salmopius, oh, I can't say it now, Aminia. And as you can see, I've rechanged this enclosure because she was in this big one, but she never used the space. So I've put her in here and she's sitting perfect, look. Look at that, legs out, see the orange flames. I'll give you some good close-ups in a minute of this one. And then here we have the freshly malted P Metallica, malted 3 weeks ago now.
My favourite.
And yes, that's Lucy's favourite. And this one malted out, and the malt was 16 and a bit centimetres. So she's bigger than that now. So if I just give you a close-up.
She's bigger in your hand, isn't she? Was
Yeah.
she the size of your hand?
That's it. So like I've got, go away, look, I've got big hands. So when she opens up, she's almost, like, it's not the size of my hand, but she is really big. But as you can see, she went off her food before molten for quite some time. I can't remember the last time I fed her, so her abdomen has shrunk right down. So we're going to see if we can give her a couple locusts today, but she is extremely skittish to light. She absolutely hates it. So hence it's only my phone light. But you can see the size of her there. When you go in closer, it doesn't, I don't know if that looks big.
Show it, no.
No, but when you come back out, you can see the size of those enclosures and look at the size of her next to it. Because that's a big one.
Is she red?
No, that's her mouth parts. Look, her fangs are black.
Oh, okay.
So I've waited. This is 3 weeks since she's molted,
Yeah,
so she's
'cause they were
perfectly
red,
fine.
weren't they, last week?
Yeah, so I've waited extra. So we're going to feed her as well, and then also we've got this one, Pulsaceria regalis. I can't say anything today. Now she is huge. She's molted, and she is 18 centimeters, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's absolutely massive. So she's bigger than this one. So we're going to feed all of them. So where should I start? Which one do you want me to go? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shakira.
You want me to start with Shakira? Damn it, she's the one that jumps out. She does though, doesn't she? Remember last time we fed her, she jumped straight out at us. We had to both move back.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's do Shakira. The reason I break these off is just so it's easy to get in if you see up on the enclosure now. Because you have these lids here that you can take off, which are okay, but now it gives me more freedom. Right, Lucy's in charge of the camera.
Fire legs.
Right, are you ready?
No. Yeah.
Okay, if she jumps out, just move back, all right? Oh, God, Christ, I just dropped it. Trust me to drop it. Did she get it?
Yeah, I'm wobbling. She bitten into it or not? I don't think so.
I dropped it literally right into her hands. Sorry I didn't get it to come out.
Didn't it happen last time as well? We dropped
Stupid, I hate the locusts. They just managed to wriggle out. Yeah, she's got the other one. It's in her fangs. Look at her feet. Beautiful.
It's like fire on her legs, isn't it?
It is. Is she going to take two? Oh. No, that's a warning. That's her done then.
It always surprises me how solid their legs are.
Yeah.
Could
you feel
the
that?
sound of the thump is so strong.
Right, so sorry I couldn't get her to come out, but that's Shakira. And look at her, she's absolutely stunning. Freshly malted a few weeks back, maybe 4 weeks now. That's her first meal. But this one is normally the one that gives us a lot of grief. We've tried feeding her before. She's literally run out and jumped straight out of the enclosure. So that's that one down. All right.
They always look like.
So next we have the Salmopius cambridgei, Trinidad chevron. Adult female. Okay, you want to take that because she's going to come out.
Yeah. Do they feel like velvet if you stroke them?
Well, I'm not going to stroke them.
Well,
so.
no, I'm not going to start hugging it on the sofa. I'm just saying they always look like they're soft velvet.
Oh, Christ, I dropped it again. Right, I'm not giving her a 2 because she's got a very plump bum.
She got a booty.
But the orange feet. It is, it says like emerald green, isn't it? This one's normally feisty.
they always look.
This one looks, she looks fluffy. That's some good footage. That's very good. See if we get some fang action. There you go, Frankie.
She's obliging.
Some fang action.
So she actually...
God, her fangs are huge. You can actually see her mouth parts. If I stay
Why
still...
is she not moving?
Because I haven't given them this in ages, so she's just injecting it with venom.
Okay.
Yeah, she would just be injecting that. The fangs are still inside.
Oh. What, are they making sure?
Yes, because I haven't given them any of these for, I don't know, a year.
They're decent size.
Just because, like I said, they drop in and then the spider runs out because they hop around.
You can't get a good grip with the tongs on them, can you?
Yeah, see, she's backing off. She knows I'm there. So I'm going to let her eat that and move on to the next one. So, next, Postotheria regalis, Indian ornamental. And I'm not joking, she's big. So, I'm just going to open this wide open and just see what happens. Let's take the top off. Open the door. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Right, you come at the top, right? Oh, wow.
She's lush, isn't she?
I know. Whoa.
Hello, baby.
She hit the tongs. Is she hungry? She must be. She hasn't eaten since she's molted. Is she in threat pose?
No.
She's going backwards.
Yeah.
Is she not hungry?
Don't think so. She's not moving. Need to take it. I'm just trying so hard to stay still. Her colours are amazing, aren't they?
I know, I'm just going to give her a second because she hit my tongue, so I don't know if that's freaked her out. So I just want to see if she'll reset. Oh, screw this, let's get close up. Let's get my hands right in there. Oh, there we go. She's not, so we will try her again another time. Oh, give it a sec. She's so skittish.
She's not moving.
She's got to be hungry. There we go. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Right, let's see if she'll take two.
She's lifting up.
Yeah, let's see if she'll take another
She's
one.
holding herself up with one leg and then propping on the side.
This one's got no leg. Good view. Wow. Right, she can take that. since molting, but I'm going to feed her a few more times, give her probably a few days and see if she'll take again, just because I need her plump. Because for this one I've got a couple of males coming and I want her plump and juicy because she's quite skittish. I just want to get her nice and plump so she's a bit more settled and chilled, and I think I'm going to move her out of this enclosure. She doesn't really use that cork bark in the centre, so I'm going to put her into an enclosure where it's just a flat piece of cork bark and a bit bigger than this, so there's room to put the males in as well. But there we go, so she has taken, and I'm going to leave her to enjoy that one there. So thanks very much for watching on this one, and I will see you on the next video.